Once upon a time, there was a smile on my face. Once upon a time, I was a happy kid. Once upon a time, my arms were clean. Once upon a time, I cried myself to sleep. Once upon a time, I cut my wrist. Once upon a time, I thought I was the ugliest girl ever. Once upon a time, I started throwing up my food. Once upon a time, I thought I was a lost cause. Once upon a time, I thought life was better off without me. And once upon a time, I tried to commit suicide. Hiding this pain had to be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. That tear you feel carries so much anger and stress. That tear that holds 1,000 screams never to be heard, ever. I don't know how many of you have ever felt this pain or any of the things I've felt. I was told it's pretty common, but how can something like this feel so lonely if it's such a common thing? Like everyone's dealing with their haunting in their own little vertical grave where you will die trying or tying the rope around your neck for you. Maybe you're too scared of reaching the day you can come up for air or you die from lack of food. I was, and I still am, one of those diggers. One of those miners stuck on chains trying to dig myself out of the mess and times digging my hole deeper. I'm still figuring out that part too. None of us know what's ahead in life. So I stopped trying now. I know that it feels hopeless. Like there's no way to get out of this mess. Like you're so tired that it feels useless to keep going. It's not worthless. Everyone knows the feeling of the light touching your skin for just a second when you dig yourself out. Because everyone has their once upon a time, and no matter how hard you think it gets, in the end, you will always come out with your happy ever after. You just have to wait a while. No matter how many ugly stepsisters get in your way, or someone takes your voice from you in return for legs, you keep going. You slay the dragon named problems, jump over the obstacles you call life. But remember, when you fall and hit the ground, you get up and keep walking that tightrope. You'll make it to the other side in no time. You can make it through your story and end when you can say, once upon a time, a smile returned to my face. Once upon a time, I made it no matter what anyone thought. Once upon a time, I learned to love myself. Once upon a time, I dug myself out of my hole. Once upon a time, no silly prince had to save me. Once upon a time, I fought for myself and what I believed in. And once upon a time, I lived happily ever after.